What is going on, everybody? So I don't know if you want to call it a beautiful spring day, but it is one of those days that I would love to be fishing right now. I love fishing on rainy, overcast, cloudy days. I'm not done with maple syrup season yet. I still got to take all the lines down. I still got to finish boiling what was left in the pan. I still got to clean. I still got to take the sugar shack down. There's still a lot of stuff to do. So in today's post, maybe not very exciting, but I'm going to go take all the lines down, take all the barrels down. It is raining out a little bit, so that is going to kind of stink, but oh well, what are you going to do? Got to get the stuff down. Once I get everything down, I'm going to put it in the garage. You can already see I started putting some of the barrels in there. And then once I get them in there, then I'll start staging them, taking them downstairs and cleaning them. So again, I know it's not very exciting, but I just want to show you guys everything I'm doing. So let's go start taking down some more barrels and some lines. The first set of taps I'm going to pull down are my oak maple trees now, or my oak maple taps. You're probably thinking, why are you calling these oak maple taps? Well, there is a giant, and I mean giant, oak tree right next to these two maples. So I call this one my oak maple. And the way I've got these set up, it's pretty easy. You can see I've just got the wire wrapped around here. I've got my set of side cutters, and we're just gonna go snip that one, and then come over here and snip that one, and then I'll wind this all up, put it in that bucket, and that's it. So it's about that exciting. I get it. Not very, but it's all part of it. We'll see how this one drops, see how much tension I've got. Oh, not too much. So again, this is just the wire wrapping I got here on the end hook. We'll cut it, and that's about it. So that one wire there, and this is one tap line that I'm going to fix, or one line I'm going to fix next year. I got these two here, so I'm going to do next year is just connect this one to this one. This was an afterthought to replace the bucket that went there, because I hate cleaning buckets. So I cut this one off, and then I cut this one off, and then I cut this one. Oh, and you can see the taps have already stopped running. Sap is no longer running out of them because it hasn't been freezing. So yeah, season is definitely done. Here's another reason why I like using these barrels. I can put that whole line, that whole run in the barrel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out when I get it back inside. I'm going to flush the line. I'll show you guys how to do that. But yeah, now you can see that lines are down. So just keep going down the road and taking all of them down. So fun. So just got to this one barrel here, my one big 30-gallon barrel. I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but you can't see the bottom of the barrel, so this sap has started to turn. It is getting cloudy. I did taste it. It has an off taste, kind of a pungent. Oh, I forget how you say that word, but anyway, so I tasted it. It does start to, it is smelling off. So this sap is no good. Even if I wanted to use it, it is unusable. So yeah, unfortunately I have to dump this, probably about 8 gallons of sap, but again, it is what it is. Time to wrap up the season. So this stuff is bad. Well, I just got done bringing in all the buckets and barrels. So it takes one 30-gallon barrel, which is right there, 9 15-gallon barrels, roughly about 12 6-gallon barrels, and 11 5-gallon buckets to do 170 taps. Now, as I was going through the woods pulling out my lines, I actually saw how I can reduce about maybe 4 or 5 more buckets by connecting more tubing, which I learned earlier this year. So just like with any hobby, I'm always trying to get better, trying to improve, try to be more efficient. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this post up here, and some of you might have noticed that little turkey fryer there. And I'm going to finish what was in the pan in the way that I used to make maple syrup the very first time, which is the way a lot of us started, and a lot of us still do it. So you're just gonna have to wait to the next post to see how I'm gonna do it. So again, my name's Jay Ball of Blue Juice Maple Syrup. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight, and we'll see you next time.